Wallace Everett Martin. He was born December the 22nd, 1928 in Fort Worth, Texas. He died in 1975 in Colorado, USA. His father was William Everett Martin. His mother was Mary Elizabeth McAnear, and he married Mary Elizabeth Rusk. And they had 4 children: Stephen Wayne, Lisa Jeanette, Cynthia Lynn, Elizabeth Marie. And here's a little bit of information about Wallace.
My brother-in-law, Wallace Martin, I'm Wiley Ray Hodges, married to his sister, Marie. In 1943, when I had met Marie on her getting thrown off the horse, etc., I got acquainted with that family. Wallace would be one of them. I was going to Everett School. That was a school that all three of the kids went to. Only thing that Wallace liked was airplanes. He never liked ball. He never liked fishing. He never liked anything, but he was dedicated to planes. Near their house on Oak Grove Road, near Everett, there was a little airplane field over there called Russell Field. And there was people that had small putt-putt planes and stuff that was hangared, and they flew in and out, and it was cross-country people would come in. And there's another little airport. Wallace would go over there, probably, I don't know, he could have been 14 years old or something, and he would go over there and he made a deal with these people, that's Rusty that had the field, that he would work there and clean planes or whatever. Instead of getting the money, he would take it out so much an hour and pay to get lessons to fly a little Cessnas, etc. He did that for for years or two, and he got licensed to be able to do something else. He moved on up. And I think when he got out of high school at Everett, he went into the service, and he wasn't accepted as a pilot because of some, I don't know whether it was eyes back or something. And he served some time in the Air Force in some bases till he got out. But he had married Mary Elizabeth Rusk. She was from Brownwood, and she's up here in Fort Worth working. I'm not real sure how they met. But then when he came back, he got a job in American Airlines, and they sent him to California. And he flew as co-pilot for several years. They elevated him to, I think it was captain, and we're going to put him on overseas flights like Hawaii and Japan. That was somewhere around 1954, 56, 8, somewhere in there. And on his trip back from overseas, maybe from Honolulu, he was to land in California before he went to Denver. And he said he couldn't see the runways, and he asked the co-pilot to take over, and they landed. The doctors determined that he had a brain tumor, just like his sister and my wife, Marie, and his brother, Charles. They all had this malignant brain tumor. Each died from it at the time. And Wallace then lived in Denver, Colorado. He and his wife, Mary Beth, and their 4 children. He then had to retire naturally from the United, and it wasn't long till he passed away from that brain tumor. But Wallace lived in airplanes. That was the only thing that he really liked. He didn't like fishing. He didn't go do this or that. So I like Wallace. But he was dedicated, and I'm sure he did a good job as a pilot because he's very, very methodical. Everything had to be just right. He's slow as he could be, so I'm sure that he would have took care of not crashed a plane because he would watch everything. Anyway, he's a good guy, and he had that problem. So I knew him for several years.